With floodwaters threatening crops and livestock, Minister in the Ministry of Agriculture, Land and Fisheries, Saddam Hosein, said government is moving quickly to protect the agricultural sector.
We were fully briefed by the engineering division within the Ministry of Agriculture, Lands and Fisheries, where a priority list was given with respect to those watercourses that require cleaning. So therefore, when it rains, it doesn't flood the farmlands easily. That is a project that has in fact been approved by the Cabinet already. Just 4 weeks into government, that project engaged the attention of the Honourable Minister Ratiram.
He added that the long-standing issues that have made it difficult for farmers to access compensation is also being addressed.
There's a perennial issue in Trinidad and Tobago with respect to registration of farmers and the accessing of compensation and incentives. And that ties back to land tenure issues. That also is one of the areas which I look closely at the Ministry of Agriculture, because there are certain criteria that one has to meet with respect to being registered as a farmer in order to access compensation grants and so on.
Minister Hosein said farmlands across the country have been devastated, noting that of the worst hit areas is El Socorro and environs, where flood pumps and floodgates have failed repeatedly.
Where the flooding is so bad, the pumps should have been coming on. It has been 5 years ago I have been the MP for Barter San Juan. I have every single year I would complain about these flood pumps at the El Socorro site. I did in fact, Ms. John knows that I raised it with her. And that is something that is receiving the attention also of the Ministry of Works and Infrastructure.
And the Minister of Rural Development and Local Government, Khadija Amin, pointed to successful interventions in areas like Orange Grove, where new pumps and drainage works have helped reduce flooding in farmlands.
3 pumps, in fact, were deployed, 2 large ones and 1 smaller one. There was a concrete structure restricting the flow of water that was removed. And that area has not seen proper drainage maintenance over the last few years. We are seeing faster drainage in waterlogged areas. We have seen areas where the water came up, but the runoff was much faster than before.
As recently as mid-May, farmers in Aranguez and El Socorro South were already counting their losses after being affected by severe flooding. Sonolala, TTT News.